Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I filmed this super bomb grungy makeup look for you. I wanted to do something to incorporate this lip color because I bought it a few weeks ago and I've been wanting to use it so bad. So I kind of created this look all around this lip color, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Resin. I think it's Resin matte lipstick. Okay, and then today's Bible verse comes from Colossians 3:15, and it says, "Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, since as members of one body you were called to peace, and be thankful." That scripture is awesome because it just says to be peaceful, have peace in your hearts. I know that sometimes that can be a little bit difficult when you have things going on in your life that are stressful or are hard, but God wants nothing but peace in our hearts. So I personally declare that over my life all the time. I pray to God and I say, God, give me peace about this situation, give me peace about this relationship, peace about this friendship, just peace about any matter that comes my way. I'm continuously asking for peace, and I truly do believe that asking God for peace, that He does come through and He does give me the peace that I'm looking for. So if you are going through something, make sure to ask God for peace in the situation and also be thankful. Always be thankful for the things that God does for you, the things that He has planned for you, and for the amazing people that He has surrounded you with in your life. Just be thankful, be peaceful, and love the Lord. Don't forget to go follow me over on Instagram. My name is @MaloneMUA, just like here on YouTube, and I am almost done with the 100 Days of Makeup Challenge. I'm so close to the end. Come join me as I am finishing the last final weeks of this challenge. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, be my friend. Subscribe to my channel until the end. Subscribe! Okay guys, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this super bomb grungy makeup tutorial. Okay, so as you can see, my base is already done. I have my brows done, so I am ready to go in and start with the eyeshadow. So I'm going to be using two different palettes today for this look. I couldn't really find one single palette that had like the shade range that I was wanting. So first I'm going to be going in with the Morphe 25B palette. It looks like this, and this palette has mostly like kind of cool tone colors in it. Like it has a few cool tones up in here, and this section here as well. So we're gonna start out going in with one of those shades, and I'm gonna let's go in with a Morphe M411. This is my favorite brush to blow out shadows in the crease and start with a transition shade. So I'm gonna take that shade and I'm just gonna go in with a light gray kind of color to start out in the crease. So I'm just gonna be going in with this shade right here. It's this second one in. And I'm going to take that on that Morphe M411 and barely tap into it and then tap off the excess so I don't have too much product. And I'm just going to start lightly buffing this right into my crease. And I'm taking this all the way from the inner to the outer corner. Okay, so now that we have that shade all blended into our crease, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my Morphe 35O palette, and I would hold it up, but one of the shadows is like broken into a million pieces, and it's my favorite shadow, and I don't want it to be ruined anymore. I don't want it to spill out anymore. It's already like all over the rest of the palette, so if I were to hold it up, it would fall all over the table, and that would just be a disaster. But I'm going to be going in with a shade from this palette next, just to pack on my lid and then really smoke out as well. And I'm going to be going in, it's a third one from the right hand side on the bottom. If you have the palette, you'll know which one. It's like a deep gray color. And I'm going to be going in with a Sigma Eye Shading E55 brush for this. So I'm just going to pack into that shadow, and then I'm just going to start placing this all over the lid. It's almost like a matte gunmetal gray. And this part does not have to be perfect. You can kind of just like, I'm kind of packing just randomly all around my lid. And it looks a little crazy, a little wonky at first, but we are going to blend it out, so it will start to look a little bit better than this. Okay, so now that we have that shade all packed onto our lid, it looks a little crazy, doesn't look blended at all, because it's not. I'm just gonna go back in with that Morphe M411, and I'm just gonna go right on the edges and blend out that shadow into the crease shade that we already had down. The eyeshadow today is obviously super easy, super simple, but I just had like this vision in my mind of what I wanted, and it was kind of just like an all matte gunmetal gray eye with like a bomb wing with glitter So that's kind of what we're going for. So the eyeshadow is going to be super simple. More focus is going to be on the winged eyeliner. So I'm just going back and forth in windshield wiper motions, and then in circular motions as well, just making sure that that shade is really nicely blended into the base one that we put down. Okay, so now that I have that all smoked out on my lid, the next thing that I'm going to do is I am going to go in with the Maybelline Eyestudio Gel Liner in Blackest Black. And I am just going to go in and do a winged liner. And to do this, I'm using the Sigma Winged Liner E06 brush. It is a very tiny baby brush, perfect for doing a winged liner. And with my wings, I always start at the outer corner, draw a line out, and then I bring it back in towards the inner corner of my eye. And I just follow the line of my waterline on the bottom. I follow it as if it were to go like up and out and keep going towards my eyebrow. Okay, and then once I have the outline done for the wing, I will just go in with that same liner and fill it in all the way. And I always bring my wing all the way to my inner corner. I just do a very thin line on the inner corner and bring it and connect it to the wing, just because I usually, like 99% of the time, go in with fake lashes, and I personally feel like it looks better with fake lashes when you have your wing, like your liner, go from all the way from the inner corner to the outer corner, because it makes the band of the lashes blend in more so they don't look quite as fake. Okay, so now that we have the winged liner done on both eyes, I'm just going to go in with the Stila Cosmetics Smoky Storm liquid eyeshadow, the Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadow. And I'm going to use that to do like a sparkly thing on my wing. So I'm just going to put a little bit of it on my hand. Okay, and then I'm going to be going in with the Sigma E05 brush, and I'm just going to tap into that glitter, make sure I'm not getting it too much, and then I'm just going to go right above the line of the liner that we just put down. So it's just going to be like my liner and then like a glitter line above it. And I know this may seem a little bit difficult, but just take your time, go slow, and just follow the line of your wing. And the nice thing too is that if you do go too thick on the glitter, you can always go back in with the black liner and clean it up a little bit by just going right under the glitter and cleaning up that line. Okay, so now that we have the glitter done on the wings, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with that Sigma Eye Shading E55 brush and dip into that same gray that we used on our lid from the Morphe 35O palette, and I am just going to buff that underneath my waterline. Next up, I'm going to be going back in with that Maybelline Eyestudio Gel Liner on that little mini Sigma eyeliner brush, and I'm just going to take this underneath my waterline as well, and then I'm going to smoke out that black into the gray that we just put underneath as well. Okay, and to blend in that gel liner underneath my eye, I'm going to go in with the Sigma Smudge E21 brush. And I'm just going back and forth really lightly and smudging this in. Okay, next up, I'm going to be going in with my Smashbox X-Rated Mascara. This is my favorite mascara of all time. So I'm just going to go in and quickly coat my lashes in this. I'm not doing too much because I am going to go in with falsies, so I don't need to put a ton of mascara on my upper lashes, but on my lower lashes I will put quite a bit because I do want the more dramatic effect. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to be going in with lashes. And the lashes that I'm going to go in with today are Velour Fluffin. Oh, these are Fluffin cool. I thought these were Fluffin Wispy. Never used these ones before. Fluffin Wispy were my favorite lashes for a long time. And I thought that these were those, but these are Fluffin Cool, and they still are an incredibly pretty lash. Like, I still absolutely love them. So I'm going to go ahead and go in and pop those on my eyes. Oh, they are thick though. Like, these are some intense lashes. Okay, so while we're waiting for those lashes to dry, I'm going to go in and highlight my face. Today I'm going to be going in with the Makeup Forever Starlit Powder in number 5. This is a really pretty highlight. It has almost like a purple tone to it. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm first going to go in with my Jeffree Star Cosmetics X MaloneMUA Skin Frost in Eclipse on a Sigma High Cheekbone Highlighter FO3 brush. And I'm just going to dip into that and highlight my face with this first. And then I'm just going to go right over the top of it with that Makeup Forever highlight, because I want to have this done as a base, because that Makeup Forever one, although it's a really pretty highlight, it's very, very finely milled. It's like a loose powder, and it doesn't give you like a very beaming highlight. Like it's almost like just a subtle little purpleness. So I want to go in with this one as a base. So now I'm going to go in with that Makeup Forever Starlit Powder in 05, and I'm going to go in with this Sigma Strobing Fan F42 brush, and I'm just going to lightly dip into that powder. Okay, and then I'm just going to hit the highest point of my cheek with this. Oh, girl. Woo! Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I don't know if you can tell, but that just gave me like this really pretty, subtle, almost purpley undertone glow to the highlight, which I love. It looks so pretty. Ooh, girl, my highlight is popping. It's popping. It's popping. It's popping. It's popping. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do the same things on the inner corner and the brow bone that I just did on my cheekbone. I'm gonna highlight using the Jeffree Star Cosmetics MaloneMUA Eclipse Skin Frost. And then I'm gonna go in with that Makeup Forever Starlit Powder in number 5 and just tap a little bit right over the top. I just realized that I had 2 of these Stila things sitting down, and I used 2 different ones on my eyes. This eye has Smoky Storm on, and this eye has Smoldering Satin on. Like, this is like a deep gunmetal with a gold sparkle, and this is pink with a silver sparkle. I was wondering why my eyes looked so different. Oh my god. Now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna pop on those lashes. Okay, so now that lashes are on, we are all highlighted and ready to beam to the Lord. Next thing that I'm gonna do, actually the last thing that I'm gonna do for this tutorial, other than setting spray, that would be considered the last thing, but second to last, we need to put something on our lips. So first, actually, I'm gonna be going in with my Jeffree Star Velour Velour Lip Scrub in Watermelon Gum. This is by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. This is the most incredible thing in the entire world. You can catch me like just licking it, eating it at all times of the day. I use this all the time on my lips to get rid of any dead skin or dryness that is on my lips. So I just take like a little finger size amount and start just like going back and forth on my lips. And it's okay if you eat some because it's like all natural. You can eat it. And it tastes exactly like the Hubba Bubba watermelon gum, which, oh, so bomb. And then once I'm done, just lick it all off. It's so good. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and go in and do lips. And I recently purchased this lipstick because Anastasia had like this display in Sephora of this blonde girl, and she had like this super mauvey lip on, and it was like the most bomb lip shade I had ever seen. And my friend McKenna was with me, and she was like, whatever that shade is, you need that. That would look so good on you. And so I looked through all of the lipsticks, and I'm guessing that it was this one. And this is one of the Anastasia matte lipsticks, and this one is in Resin, R-E-S-I-N. Okay, so this is what the lipstick itself looks like. I've honestly never owned an Anastasia lipstick, so I'm really excited to try this. And it is just like a very pretty deep gray gunmetal mauve color. So it'll go so perfect with this look. So I'm just gonna go in and coat my lips with this. I will say this does feel kind of thick, like it's a little bit difficult to put on, but it is a matte lipstick, so I figured it wouldn't be super easy. But it still feels kind of hydrating. Like it doesn't feel like it's like too dry. It still feels like it has like a little bit of hydration in it, which is awesome. But I am gonna go ahead and go in with a little lip brush. This one is from EcoTools, and I am just going to dip this into that lipstick. I find it a lot easier to get my lips really perfect when I use a lip brush like this one. So I'm gonna go in and just perfect the lines on my lips. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if I saw an episode of My Strange Addictions and it was like I'm addicted to eating Jeffree Star Velour lip scrub. Okay, I am living for this lip color. I've never owned a lip color that's like this exact color. Actually, I don't think I've ever owned like a gray purple toned lip. So this is my first one ever. I'm living for it. It feels really, really nice. It feels very light, like I don't have a lot of lipstick on, and it's still very creamy. And so we'll see how it wears through the day, but so far I am totally living for it. I think it looks so, so good with this look. So the last step that we're gonna do, where's my setting spray? There it is. So the last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to be going in with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This is just their setting spray, and I have 3 backups in case I run out because I love this setting spray so much. It's the best one that I've tried. I like it better than the Urban Decay Chill like makeup setting spray that everyone raves about. I don't care for that one. I don't think it's that great. This one, on the other hand, I really, really love. So I'm just going to go ahead and go in and just do a little light spritz on the face. And then I always make sure that I fan it off so that it dries. I fan for a little bit so it gets mostly dry. And then I will just go in with a little powder puff and just tap into my face. And this is just gonna help set that setting spray into the skin and push it into the powders so your face doesn't look so powdery and it looks more like natural, beautiful, flawless skin. Alrighty guys, that is all I have for you for this grungy makeup tutorial. I hope you love the way that it turned out. I personally am living for it. I feel like I am a grunge queen right now. Totally living for this look. If you guys did like this look, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You know you want to. You know you liked the video. You know that I'm kind of sort of funny. So don't forget to go subscribe before you leave. And I love you guys so, so much. Stay tuned. I have a bomb holiday tutorial coming your way. So stay tuned for that. Maybe you should even hit that little ringer bell notification so that you know when I upload. I love you guys so, so much. Have an awesome, awesome day wherever you are. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.
But first, let me take a selfie.